Hey everyone, welcome to the Joy of Prepping. My name's Steven. So maybe you've been told that you're unable to prep, but I'm here to tell you that anyone can prep. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna come down here and we're gonna start making a nice little, we're gonna start with a nice aqueduct. Just go ahead and just ease that in. Maybe there's a little curve here. Oh great. Oh, look at that. That's looking so good. We'll just, yours looks a little different than mine. That's okay. You know, we're just here to have a good time. We're gonna come in with a little blue here. And we're just gonna fill in that water. Just nice, easy strokes. There we go. Great. All right. Let's this feels looking a little blank. Let's add a couple of happy trees. There we go. There's a top down. Looks kind of like a bush. If yours look more bushy or more tree, that's okay. Just put some happy trees in there. Happy trees. Hey everybody, welcome to Threshold. Let's go around and meet the players.
Oh, are we starting with me again this time? Okay.
Yes. No.
Yeah,
no. We're going to start from the center and go outward.
I was worried that we were returning to form or something.
No.
It scared me for a second.
Hey! I'm Josh. I play Rasper Hawthorne, newly found Shovel Man. He's not so bright, but he's very strong now. We're going to kick some ass. Who's up?
Do we go that way? Is like counterclockwise?
I don't know. You go next.
All right, me.
We don't need Steven to tell us when to introduce ourselves. Come on.
My name's Brian. I play Jaime Something, a half-elf, question mark. We'll find out soon. He's a level 1 rogue around here. Anyway, go.
What's up?
That way.
I'm Casey. I play Clarion Johns. I am magical musician dude.
Magical Mr. Musician Dude. All right.
Hi, my name is Pamela, and I play Christina Stramo, a human fighter. I guess there's not much else to tell about her.
And yeah, there's plenty more to tell about Christine. Anyway, I'm Kevin. I play Vel, elf wizard, and I am still picking spells because we just went up to level 6. So, just firing experienced lasers out of his fists.
Level 6. We're on the set. In case everyone's going like, why? We're on a set experience track. So every 8 sessions, everyone will level up. So this is our last level for this series.
Does that mean that we can just like chill in the hotel room for like 8 sessions and then just go out and just do that for like?
Yeah.
Cool.
But the interesting plot stuff that will happen inside the hotel room will certainly be worth the experience.
Ah, I see.
And potentially much more maiming to our characters than if we had gone outside.
We could eat breakfast for a lot of sessions.
It's true.
Oh, God. All right. Let's talk about what happened last time. There was a big old fight, and Rasper and it was basically everyone piling on Rasper because he was engaging in some pretty illegal activities, or at least maybe not illegal but immoral.
Yeah.
He was being pretty morally vacant, and that didn't jive well with everyone. So they decided that
It's intervention time.
Yeah, there was a little bit of an intervention, and everyone decided that Rasper was going to help them spring out this smith who was inside the basement of this tavern. When you guys got there, after a standoff, who shows up but Gray?
What a dick.
Josh's old
Gray.
enemy.
God. Sorry.
Yes, so I believe, if I remember correctly, you guys tried to take this guy over to the Peacemakers. They were like, "No, we can't help you.
Yeah.
We protect the law. We don't help slaves run away." And then I think you guys all then returned to the Shang.
Yeah.
The mansion, yeah.
Shang.
Cool. So first order of business is what do we do with this old guy?
This old guy.
Or Garay.
Or Garay. What do we do with
Or
I'm
Garay.
more worried about Garay. The old guy's nice. I like him.
Or Garay.
High
I think
five,
Gray is
old guy.
alive
He is alive.
He's alive.
Yeah.
I
and
think-
awake.
He can't have.
I mean, excuse me,
No,
awake.
he's not awake.
Oh, he's knocked out? Gray is knocked out.
I think we'll just leave Garay
Old guy is
down in there for a while to think about what he's done.
I agree.
And how to plot his revenge against us.
Good.
No.
Oh, he's locked in the wine cellar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we locked him down.
That's
there.
Well, we
right.
took all the wine out of the wine cellar first.
I drank it all.
Made him watch.
You drank some. I don't think you could drink it all. I think you'd be dead.
Oh, well, I was just
I don't know. I don't know. He leveled up his strength pretty well. Like,
Constitution. though.
oh yeah, we could.
Just for drinking.
All right.
So I think that the best thing to do with Garay is to let him go. And I don't know what we could do with him.
We could
I agree. Unless we're willing to slit his throat, and
Or we could leave him locked in the basement.
To die.
No. To sit in the basement and
I mean, whoever is in charge of him is going to try and find him once they realize that he's gone, right? So if we just leave him there, he'll be out of our hair until we get those boat tickets, and then we'll be able to leave, and then he can just go about doing his illegal business here.
sounds fair enough. I think
impromptu cellar in the basement.
Garay won't be our problem once we leave.
I don't trust you, so I'm not going to listen to you. That would
we could leave him in the basement. No. Sure. Yeah, are we going to keep staying here while we're in town? We have a runaway slave with us now.
The Agsy has his sword, and he is just still just putting it between you guys and himself, standing up a few feet.
Yeah, he's friendly.
well, we could try and disguise him so he doesn't look like a runaway slave.
With all the chains?
Well, we get a very large shirt, and just tie him up around him, and then put the shirt over, so this looks like a really fat guy.
Okay, that's one thing we could do.
That's a thing.
Do you want to borrow my circlet of intellect, Jake? Ooh.
I'm going to ignore that burn. And yes, I do.
I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on that burn.
Well, I think for now he should stay here. I don't think that the two of them should be together, so I would say once Garay wakes up, maybe we just move him out into the street and let him go.
Ray's going to get revenge on us.
I have a better
He won't
idea.
get a third chance.
I have a better idea. We sent him away once, and he was out of our hair for long. We can't send him away. We can't send him off as a slave in Nodish territory, but we could send him somewhere else in maybe a crate or a box. We'll punch holes in it.
There's no ships coming in though.
Not yet. We can keep him here until we've somewhere better to put him.
So we'll leave him in the basement.
Yeah,
for
so
now.
the same plan.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Fine. But we should check out the aqueducts.
We should check out the aqueducts. That is third point of business.
Yeah.
What is second point of business?
Second point of business was old guy.
Okay, and
Oh.
and we're doing the shirt thing.
No.
I don't think we
I
are.
like the shirt thing.
That's my vote. Sure thing is my vote. Right?
All right, you go look for a shirt that big, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
All right, so there is Gray's in the basement. It sounds like he's going to be there for a little while. Agsy is still up.
Let's put him in like the dining room, like with a comfortable chair, and like just put food on the table, and then like lock the doors.
Okay.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Maybe like a magazine.
I'm gonna keep doing my weird sign language thing I've been doing with him to try and like food.
No poison.
Not poisoned here.
He like sets up comfortably in the chair in the dining room. Very cautiously is eating the food, eyeing everyone quite warily, but he sets the blade down in front of him.
Stay here.
Expeditious retreat.
Haste, board up all doors and windows. No.
All right.
To the aqueducts.
Go ahead.
Or
Or not.
Well, we could also try and find. We could put a little more effort into finding Beathoth, assuming she's not with Osulax right now. She's kind of the key to his entire motivation, and he's not that bad of a guy. Probably.
He's totally a bad guy.
Maybe.
He blew up part of the town.
he's like the main antagonist.
But he's like a nice guy.
Antagonist.
Also, what?
To the aqueducts.
So the aqueducts end at a fountain, and it's a beautiful fountain. It's actually a fountain to Ak, the Sphinx goddess. And there's several sphinxes that are carved with water coming out of their mouths and flowing over their backs. It's like their Trevi fountain. But the aqueducts go from there kind of in mid-city. That's like a big place to get a lot of water. There's like smaller aqueducts. But then that travels all the way back out of the North Gate up into the hills beyond.
Well, this is more difficult than the last of his plan because literally he could try and sabotage any stretch of this aqueduct, even up into the mountains. So it's like I don't understand how we can keep watch on an entire aqueduct.
Should we go look for convenient letters in that garden again?
No.
Okay.
Despite how much I like that place, we should not go to that place. Well, I'm gonna start with the fountain. I'm gonna go up to the fountain. I'm gonna.
Okay, you walk up to the fountain. Sorry, I realized my dice were still in my bag. I went to roll something and I was like, but where am I? Where are my rolly rolls? You walk up to the fountain and there's like people washing their clothes and gathering water and bathing in the fountain. It's a big community area. Lots of people. It's a big sort of city center gathering place. Everyone still looks a little bit shaken up from the events. 2 days ago. Oh, we have a calendar now.
We do. Ooh.
It is the month of Cups, 2 days before full moon.
Okay.
So,
Excellent.
in case anyone was counting. You walk up to the fountain.
Yeah. I inspect the fountain. Do I see anything particularly? Any cracks or any?
It looks old, but it doesn't look like it's been particularly vandalized.
Did it get damaged at all during the attacks?
A little bit. There's a wing of a sphinx that has like folded over and is like wiggling. It's like it's made out of rubber now instead of stone.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna reach in my pocket and take out a brass tick.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm going to flick it into the fountain.
You flick it into the fountain, and it rings true. Bloop. It joins one of the other many coins.
Why'd you
Center
do
of the
that?
fountain.
What'd you wish for?
To make a wish.
Why? Why would throwing coinage into water make you give you
It's
a
like a
wish?
tribute to Ak.
It's a superstitious thing.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Thank you, Bill.
Oh.
All right.
What'd you wish
Well-
for?
I can't tell you that.
Here you can.
No, I can't. Then Aqua will know, and then I won't get it.
Then who were you communing with when you flipped the coin?
The universe.
Not just Doc particularly?
Well, I mean, obviously Aqua's going to notice it the most because it's in her fountain. But you just put it. It's good vibrations, man.
It's not a thing.
Says the person who can use magic.
Yeah, it's just throwing coins into a fountain. It's not. I don't understand you.
As the others bicker, Rasper continues up the aqueduct.
Great.
He has no knowledge of engineering, but he looks for anything out of the ordinary.
Great. Give me what is your passive inspection? Is it inspection now?
Investigation.
What is it is a -1.
Passive?
Passive would be 9.
Oh, passive would be yes.
Okay. So it looks all fine and dandy to Rasper as he walks up. Everything looks good.
Can I make an insight or investigation roll?
Yeah, what's your passive investigation?
Both are 14. As to what would be the most likely target, or
If it's the city's water supply, it's probably going to be outside of town. Because otherwise you're just cutting it off to part of the city.
I thought it was focused at this fountain and then fans out from there.
Yes, to like the little parts of the city, but the actual water is brought from the mountains, which is the deep channel which runs out of town.
Okay.
Or runs in from out of town, I should say.
I'm gonna, I guess, start heading towards the mountain then. This
Okay.
seems like our best bet right now.
I'm gonna bicker with Jamie for a little longer about coins and fountains.
So you see, Vel, the higher the denotation of money, the better the wish will happen.
Why would it matter?
Because it shows your devotion to the person you're wishing to.
I thought it was symbolic in the first place. Why? What do you even have to wish for, Jamie? You're
Well, I can't tell you, otherwise it won't come true.
Clink.
Oh, on the mask.
Yeah.
What? We got Christine. Where are you going?
Mountains.
Okay.
Fine.
We follow the trail up the aqueduct toward the mountains.
As we're walking up the trail to the mountains, I'm going to pull up along Christine here. And, Christine, if we're going to be running into Osulax sometime soon, I think you might be the most we need to try and separate him from his staff, because if he blows that thing up, a lot of people, mostly us, will probably be very hurt.
Okay.
Also, he seems to draw a lot of power from it. Now, he's probably going to have a lot of magical defenses, but I know you're capable. You're dually, right? You can knock things out of people's hands.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna try and negate as much of his magic. If you can, as quickly as possible, get in close and try and separate him from his staff. I think that'll be our best chance to bring him down. That's how he was able to get away from us last time.
Okay.
Just a thought.
All right. I'll do that.
Rasper,
Yes.
good morning.
Good morning, Val.
Oh, I actually have something for you, Rasper. I know we had a bit of a rough time yesterday, but
Rasper's eyebrow goes up like the rock. He's like,
Did you guys rest? Did you guys rest from
Did we?
after the Gray fight?
I thought we stayed the night in the.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we check the day off.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Oh, good point.
Oh.
Oh, that changes some things. Anyway,
yes.
I had a bit of a breakthrough in my research. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to entail, but hold this.
He holds it and just stares blankly at Val.
Just hold on to it. It could come in handy. It's a philosopher's stone.
Does
Rasper has no idea what the hell that is.
Does Rasper even hear that whisper?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. All right. Tucks it in his pocket and continues moving.
Good.
That's one of my inspiration points.
You can have it back now that I'm done using it as a prop.
How else will you feel inspired?
give Rasper this as a philosopher.
Here.
This dark chocolate square.
It's also made of chocolate. Don't eat it.
All right. You guys are walking up the side of the aqueduct, and as you do so, it's a pretty narrow slope, but a lot of water is moving through it, enough for the whole city. You walk for a couple of hours, and you sort of get towards the edge of town. There's people along the side of the road, milling about their day-to-day business. There's some guards at the gate as the aqueduct passes out of it, as it continues on next to the main road, up back and into the into the hills.
How is Stifilus powder creates Stifilus? Not ingested. Is it touch? Just by touch?
I think it's
inhaled?
either. Yeah, I think it's more potent if you consume it. But you can just by touching it.
It's probably like nicotine or something like that, where you can
Get it through your skin.
absorb it many different ways, but then like it reacts faster in certain certain methods.
As you're pressing the guards, Rasper stops and asks, "How long does this trail go?"
Oh, this road. This is the Iron Road, and it goes all the way up back to the mountains.
And where does the aqueduct end?
The aqueduct goes maybe about a little ways of here, and then it cuts sharply to the northwest.
Does it? This is me just asking as a player. Is it one aqueduct, or is it split? Is it like branch into one?
No, it's one.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thanks.
No problem. What interest do you have in the aqueduct?
Rasper looks over to Christine.
We are from the University of Merrington, and we're here to investigate various engineering feats.
Oh, Jamie's lying.
Hey, give me bluff.
I will give you deception. Can I roll?
Yeah, that's the one. They got rid of bluff and they named it deception, huh?
Ooh, that's 23.
Okay, they go. Oh, yes. Well, continue on, Professor.
Yes, go Stingrays.
Go Stingrays!
When we're out of earshot of the guards, like, they're manta rays. There's a huge difference.
I'm not an academic, man. I don't know the difference.
Jamie, they're out of earshot. You don't have to be a professor anymore.
I can't teach. I'm a professor.
You guys continue on.
I could try and bust out some detect magic. It's very likely he's probably going to be using some magic to sabotage things here.
Just knowing whether or not the water is.
Yeah, I guess give me a few minutes here, and I can have that up and running, and at least I'll be able to sense if anything goes off.
Do we think is he going to like poison it, or is he going to like blow it up?
We have no idea. He's going to disrupt it, probably in some chaotic way, because that's like his thing.
That's his thing.
All right. In that case, yeah, I'm going to pull out some weird feathers and draw a circle and do some chanting and put up detect magic.
I like to think you have a dream catcher that you look through.
Okay, well that's how it works now. All right, am I getting anything?
Yes. Slight, very very low level residue of evocation magic.
Evocation magic. Where is it?
As well as some natural transmutive phenomenon.
Natural transmutive phenomenon. That sounds like something I should care about. All right. Are they centered around anything in particular?
Yes. Also, Clarion, your passive investigation, as Vel is looking at this, you notice that there are some interesting footprints in the ground that look like some of them. It looks like a couple of sets of human prints, as well as a couple of sets of human-animal hybrid prints.
Rasper,
Yeah.
does footprints look human to you?
Rasper walks down and he like takes the gravel and smells it.
Give me investigate.
Right. What is my investigation?
Negative. It was
Awful.
yeah.
20. That's
What?
Smells like it
Teen
reminds
spirit.
you. Rasper smells a smell, and it's a really, really interesting smell that reminds him of his childhood growing up in the Easterton orphanage. It's this unmistakable smell of rat droppings.
Smells like rat. Or no, I can't remember the phrase that. I smell a rat.
And that's the first one of the day.
And I smell some peculiar evocational residue.
Yes,
I
and
smell cold iron.
All right. Well,
Christine, you care to share what you are smelling right now?
No.
All right.
I don't actually smell it. It's more just like it's funneled straight into my brain and then replayed as visual stimuli.
What?
anyway,
It's
you
coming
guys, the bat leads.
What kind of animal?
It's rat.
So the humanoid
Yeah,
Human-
and some giant rat prints.
Hybrids.
Mm.
Okay, so we're following that.
It leads kind of off the way of the aqueduct, and then comes circles back around, and leads back to the main pathway. So you lose the footprints because it's a well-traveled road.
Mhm.
You lose the footprints, but it definitely looks like there's been people that are going back and forth over time, over the last few nights. Yeah, between the road, kind of circling around wide to get to the aqueduct.
So do we sense, like, can we tell from the footprints that they've been, they're recent, they're new?
Yeah, last couple of days.
Okay. These are
Clarion
fresh.
can tell that, and you can tell by the
Oh,
smell of the
yeah.
rat droppings.
Yeah, it's fresh.
All right.
How peculiar.
Past few days would have been post Osulax's event.
All right. Well,
What does this have to do with? Are we just speculating at this point?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we don't have much to go on.
Okay.
Now we have a hybrid rat person traveling between the road and the well-paved road and the aqueduct exclusively.
okay. Stakeout. Maybe, I don't know.
If they've been here multiple times over the last few days,
Likely
come
to
back.
come back.
Stakeout.
What is Christine? Actually, everyone. What's everyone's passive wisdom?
13.
9.
how do you check your passive?
It's 10 plus your modifier.
Ah, okay.
10.
11.
12.
And you have 13. And what did you have?
9.
9. Okay. Well,
Bella's not wise.
13.
Erasmus and Christine, you guys kind of, with your sense of time, remember that tonight's the full moon.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing that out there. If you guys are going to do a stakeout,
Probably not a good idea to have
well,
Clarion.
or maybe you do want to have Clarion. Just make sure that I just wanted to make sure you guys remembered the date.
How much time do we have left in the day?
It took you a few hours to kind of get out to this point, so it's maybe 3 in the afternoon.
Rasper
hours till
looks up at the
sunset.
moon. Can you see the moon in the daytime? Is it?
No.
Thank
No.
goodness.
But okay, so he looks over to Christine. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
Tonight will be the full moon. And he glances over to Clarion. Clarion's a couple steps away. He's saying it quiet enough that
Okay.
he can't hear.
Just playing.
If we stay here tonight, you know what will happen. Well,
Jamie, I need to talk to you about something.
This song is awesome, Clarion.
It's the full moon tonight.
What?
So I
Scheiße.
think that a stakeout would be a bad idea.
Yeah. Yes, a stakeout would be a bad idea.
But I don't know if they're going to attack the water tonight. So I'm kind of at a loss as to what to do.
Can Rasper hear this? Is he just standing right there?
Yeah.
Or did you walk over? Okay, he is. Well, we could tie him up. That didn't really work well last time.
Well, the best course of action that I can decipher is if we let him be him, since we're not around him. That way, if any ne'er-do-wells come by, he'll be able to dispatch them. So I say we just let him, we just find a point, leave him there. We'll go further down the aqueduct in case something happens over there, and then we'll be covered. I don't want to tie him up.
That would be a bad idea.
Yes. Because then that would cause a whole bunch of...
Question.
Yes.
Why is tying him up? I just don't. Maybe I'm remembering the events of last time differently than you guys are. Just like the last time, it worked pretty well when you tied him up. If I remember, I'm pretty sure that's how you saved the whole day.
Yeah.
That wasn't last time, but...
What?
That was the first time.
That was the very first time.
The first time. Oh, what happened last time? Did he break out of his?
We sang sherry wine.
Oh yeah.
There was a very near Vel werewolf scare.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Vel wolf.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
That's
but he wasn't tied up. So far tying up has a 1-0.
Maybe we should ask Clarion. Clarion thinks about all this.
Hey, Clarion!
All right, yeah, we walked over.
I was fully prepared to just be left standing over there while you called Clarion over and stuff.
Rasper puts a hand on Clarion. You know,
Rasper.
tonight's the full moon.
What?
Oh, I didn't realize.
Now, don't be in denial, kid. You know what's coming.
Well, I know what's gonna happen, but I didn't know it was the full moon already.
So, what do you want us to do?
So we take Garay out of the basement. We put Clarion in the basement. And we find somewhere else to put Garay.
Heading all the way back?
I mean, do we... You guys would... I could go back by myself, and you guys can stay to investigate for this evening.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel real bad if we go back to the mansion and then the aqueducts get attacked while we're away.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever we decide to do, I'm gonna stay here at the aqueduct tonight.
I should do that too. There's a chance that Osulax will show up.
Do that.
Or a were-rat.
Dun dun dun.
Rodents of unusual size?
Don't say it.
A rodent of unusual size.
I call their existence into question.
Clarion, what would you want to go back? Is that my understanding?
I guess, yes.
Yeah, I don't mind separating myself.
You don't think that you could control yourself?
No, I don't have any form of or grasp on this situation yet.
Can we set him in a shadow?
What?
Can we tie him up in a shadow? The moon, is it not the moon that...
Well, yes, but we need, even a shadow wouldn't be enough to keep him out of direct moonlight to prevent the change. If we had a cave we could stash him in or something, then maybe, but...
What about a blanket?
If a shadow doesn't wear blankets, well, blanket worked okay last time.
We threw him in a cave.
I don't have any recollection of what happens when...
Yeah.
I do, and I don't like it, so...
The scar on Vel's neck.
I thought magic would cure that.
Clarion, I will go back with you into town. Everybody else will stay here and stake out for the night.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we think Osulax is going to show up?
I'm prepared. I'm prepared to say yes. Maybe not tonight. Maybe not tomorrow night, but soon.
Well, then don't we need her for the Osulax fight?
Yeah, it was kind of the plan, but I mean, she's also really good at tying up werewolves. So
All right, you two watch the fountain in town. We'll stay out here for tonight.
That's a good plan.
okay, be careful. Have strong rope with you.
Will do. Okay. I guess Clarion and I head back into town.
Excellent. Long days and pleasant nights.
Goodbye.
All right. So Christine and Clarion start walking back down the path, and the rest of you guys remain. What's the while you guys are walking back? What's the stakeout plan?
Can you describe the area?
Sure.
Like, covered by
You want to
trees
knock those
and-
miniatures out? Looks like that.
Okay, let's. Trees are probably good.
The black things are like old, like ruins or things that maybe used to exist.
Great.
How tall is the aqueduct? Like,
Maybe like 4 or 5 feet. It slopes very slowly.
And where are the footprints relative to?
Let's.
Oh, okay.
I'll draw some footprints.
So it's an above ground aqueduct then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm so. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry if that was not clear.
Oh no, it probably was. I just missed it. Okay. So we got some.
There's like some camps and stuff that have been in this area.
Really like that
Heavy
tree.
metal.
Is there anywhere nearby, or that would be elevated, or have a good view of this kind of area?
It's pretty flat desert, but there's a dune nearby that'll work.
All right.
You could hide behind
So
it.
the dune is like around here.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
draw that dune.
Okay.
I'll just draw the
Yeah.
nice line. Ooh, there we go.
Doomed.
It's a beautiful dune.
All right, boys. You know how it goes.
Yep.
Sit and wait. No fires. No noise.
Damn.
We like lay back on the dune with our kind of every once in a while peeking over, but otherwise just kind of huddled back with our arms. You know, our Rasper's got his arms crossed and
I'm
he's
not
just
sure
sitting,
where my miniature
sitting on the sand.
Is it up on the?
Oh, it could be anywhere.
Oh, is it up? Is it up? Is it this one?
Yeah, that's the one I usually use. There we go.
And no, that's the big scary person. That's not.
We have everybody else.
And we're just waiting in the dark, listening to the wind, the breeze, ruffle the trees, or bushes.
Staring intently at Rasper.
They're like Joshua trees. They're
Right.
they're like prickly, deserty plants.
Every once in a while, Vel will glance over at Rasper and the pocket that he put the stone in.
Are we taking rounds? We're here all night.
Sure.
All right. 2-hour rounds. Who goes first?
Me. I guess. I don't know.
Excellent.
All right. Wake me up if something happens. Drop his arms and just fall asleep with his eyes half open.
I want to bury myself partially in the dune, so. So
What are you doing?
hiding.
All right, I'm standing like right next to you, so.
Shh.
All right.
Meanwhile, the first maybe 2 hours pass uneventfully of the watch. But meanwhile, Christine and Clarion are walking down the path. Traffic is kind of slowing down for the day. People are returning to their outside villages who maybe brought their stuff into market in the big town. And the sun's starting to set. As the sun is starting to set, it's that beautiful purple-orange twilight over the sort of flat desert, and the big full moon is just starting to peek over the horizon.
How far away from any kind of shelter are we?
Hour, 2 hours?
So we
You're
won't,
like halfway there.
we won't make it in time for the.
No. As you guys are walking, you can see 4 travelers heading up the road. There's a Noddish man. There's a knoll, which is kind of bizarre. There's a teal-haired orc woman, and a second knoll who's in like dirty, ragged clothes. The orc woman has teal hair, and they're coming up the way. Clarion, what is your? Give me a perception check with advantage.
Natural 20.
Yeah. The moonlight has started to heighten your sense of smell, and you smell rat on the travelers.
Christine,
Yes.
I think these are the people we're looking for.
What do you want to do?
Kind of want to tear limb from limb.
How offended would you be if I tied a rope around you at your neck?
Well, I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I'm looking out for my safety.
If it makes you feel more comfortable, I would agree to it.
I'm going to create like a slip knot, basically. Leash.
Yes.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. I'm creating it.
So yeah.
Great. No, you do it. You don't need to roll it. You do it as the people approach you. You can see that the Noddish man, he has one blue and one gold eye. And he has a jug of wine at his side, and he swills it, and he says, "What's with the fancy rope?"
It's a lifestyle choice.
That was good.
I hate callbacks.
Slurps his wine, and he says, "All right, have a good night. You know it's the full moon." And he's chuckling to himself, and the others that are with him are chuckling to themselves.
Okay.
Are we gonna follow them back?
Yes. Let's try to stick to the shadows and maybe kind of stay a bit away from them, just to be safe. So they don't know that they're being followed, and so
Yeah.
Great. So we're gonna do that.
Wonderful. So as you guys are, give me what's passive stealth?
Probably just your
That's for them.
dex
Yeah.
modifier, 10
so
plus your dex
10.
No.
modifier.
For everyone technically, because you guys are also, I'm sure, trying to follow them stealthily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
10.
11.
I'm 13, and I'm proficient, so if that matters at all.
Yeah, it does. You had your proficiency bonus
12.
then. Okay.
So 16.
16. That's pretty.
Damn.
Okay.
Another one to watch now.
Yeah, if you were second.
What are you wearing?
Sure.
Yeah, Rasper's on watch.
Vel's still up. He's just staring at Rasper instead of staring at things now.
The wind has blown some sand off of Jamie, revealing more of his shoulders and things, but he still thinks he's very well hidden.
As you guys are chatting, you see the four. They walk up. A couple of you can kind of see. One of them stands at the far end of where my footprints are drawn. So, yeah, all the way out there. And then one of them stands in like that L shape, and then two more where that bush is. They kind of stand beside the aqueduct, and they look at the moon, and they kind of start looking around the blue. What are you looking for?
Oh, he wants to transform miniature. Okay.
Let's see. The one in the gold vest, not gold vest, but the white vest. He is. That's the Noddish man. Then the orc is gonna be the blue one with the bow. She has teal hair, and once she gets down, she sets up. She's actually painting on the side of that mural, just kind of absent-mindedly painting. The big guy in the red shorts, he's the gnoll with the eye twitch, and then the dual blades is like the homeless-looking gnoll woman.
Vagrant. Okay.
So you see them approach. They're kind of looking around nervously. Rasper, you see them as they approach. The guy with the two colored eyes, he starts pacing nervously.
I nudge these guys, right? I look over. I look over to nudge Val and see him creepily staring at me, and then look back and nudge Jamie awake. Like the tremor.
Just bursts out of the ground.
And nod over the hill. And so we're
How far are we from them? Like 40?
Like 40 or 50 feet.
40 or 50 feet? Okay.
So
I think that's
now?
them.
Well,
All right.
what are they doing?
I levitate you over them and then drop you on them.
Rasper, thanks for a second. All right.
Yes.
Can Rasper use his stealth advantage or stealth proficiency while being levitated?
No, not a thing.
It was worth a try. I'll still try it. All right.
He said yes.
This is a great plan. All right.
Clarion and Christine, you show up about where that arrow is.
Okay.
Yes, and now the people kind of look over to you. You can see that the gnoll woman is sharpening a knife, and they've all taken out some amulets that are gold around a white circular moonstone, and you guys can hear them talking to each other, and the gnoll starts the gnoll starts talking to the guy with the two colored eyes, and he says, "Are we getting ready to do this or what? I'm getting pretty exhausted over here." And he says, "Yeah, it's almost about time. Once the moon's up a little bit more, we can turn, and then we can do our thing here to the water."
Ew.
I look at Belle and we make eye contact. Right?
Are we close enough to hear that?
Yeah, you
talking
hear it.
Not quietly.
You could the gnoll woman says, "I'm getting impatient," and she grabs her moon thing, and it lights up, and it starts putting out some moonlight, and you see she turns into a human rat hybrid. A gnoll rat hybrid,
Yeah.
which is really horrible.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then she cuts her hand a little bit and starts like letting her blood go in the water and like mix it around.
Oh no.
Whoa.
I gotta stop this. And I jump in.
Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Rasper has started slowly floating
Oh, it begins.
towards them.
2.
Total.
Yeah,
Oh,
because my
yes.
initiative's a +0.
Yeah,
Oh yes, I need to.
16 for me, Steven.
Ooh, Jamie
13 for Val.
for Val
17.
for Rasper. I like. Clarion.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me just.
It sort of bothers me how much Casey enjoys becoming evil.
Not evil. I wouldn't call him evil.
He's hiding pretty hard here now,
Yeah.
like Mr. Hiding, not like
Yes.
hiding, like hiding under.
How
something.
high up are you floating me? 15 feet, like above,
Yeah,
above tree
something
line.
like that.
Now, isn't levitate just up and down? So you still have to like
That's
push him
true,
like
yeah,
space.
actually.
Yeah.
So I
Push him
put you,
I'm like
I put you a few feet off the ground on the dune, and then I just kind of pushed you and let you
Like
coast
immediately,
out there.
Rasper immediately regrets it as he starts to float around like this. No matter, he pulls out his shovel, and he has a silver butter knife on him.
Oh my god.
Yes, he does.
From breakfast at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. So I guess Clarion is up first because you guys have surprise.
Yes. So she's the one over there is the one
That just shifted?
who just shifted, right? Far furthest
Yes. Yeah, the farthest one.
Slowly. By the way, half of my fun now is figuring out interesting ways to deploy Rasper into conflicts.
I'm actually really impressed that you got that in balance. All right. So Clarion, you're up first.
What seems to be going on here?
Are you human still?
I believe I am.
Okay. You see the knoll and the shirt's turn to you, and he goes, "Rah!" And as the moon kind of comes up just high enough now, he turns into a human rat hybrid, and the other two turn into their human rat hybrids, and Clarion turns into his human wolf.
I always hated rats. And I jump to bite at the.
So we have two knoll rats, one human rat, and one ogre orc rat.
Orc rat.
Ogre rat would be terrifying.
Ogre. Where ogre?
Where ogre? Where ogre rat?
They're ogre rat.
Bite attack. 17.
Yeah, 17 hits.
Oh wait. I don't know if this is gonna have any effect. 4.
Is that piercing damage?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, so it's immune.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Oh yeah. You guys are just gonna be slashing at each other for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Why is it immune?
It needs to be magical
Oh,
or silver.
Oh, werewolf claws don't count as magical weapons, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think they do.
Unless actually, I think that werewolves should be able to hit other werewolves.
That makes sense.
That sounds
to me.
right.
Like
4
hand
damage.
throat. Yeah.
Oh, but
And then two claws. Both claws miss. 7.
7 misses. Yeah.
So I'm able to run and jump and bite the shoulder of one, but I'm not able to like grab and slash.
Great. Rasper.
By now, Rasper notices Clarion. There can be only one.
Yeah, a werewolf with a guitar on its back. It's pretty.
Exactly. And he's still floating and tumbling toward them.
Just like end over end. He's like become unbalanced and he's just like flipping around.
Right about here, as he's floating around, he readies his shovel, and he gives the signal.
So you're taking a ready action to when you hit the ground or as you're falling to hit someone.
I timed the secret word to fall on someone.
Okay, great. Jamie.
Jamie gets up and he sees what's going on, and he notices the knoll lady rat person like dipping her hand in the water. No bueno.
Spreading her disease to the good people of Nod.
So he is going to sneak up behind her.
Okay. What's your
30.
Okay.
That's my speed. So
it's gonna take you more than one move to get there. You can move behind that wall there pretty stealthily.
Can I get on the other side of the aqueduct?
In one go. Not if you're gonna be stealthy.
Not going to be stealthy.
But if you want to rush, absolutely. You'll have surprise either way because this is a surprise round.
Okay. I'm going to take my move to move 30, and then take my action to move again on the other side of the aqueduct, within range of Bone Bracelet action.
Great. Go ahead and move your guy. That sounds good to me.
Casey, can you move me?
You're on the other side of the outfit?
Yeah. But I'm sneaky.
Valerius.
All right. So Vel is going to stand up and see all of that happening and go, Shane took my wolf's bane. And everything else. It's not just growing around here. And then he's going to cut concentration on the levitate and drop Rasper on them.
Great. We'll pick up your turn in a second.
Yeah.
Rasper falls. Go ahead and take your ready action.
Rasper falls 15 feet. And his first attack is just going to be falling on the other person.
Okay.
Can we make that physical, like, as if he was punching him?
Yeah, or it sounds like then you're trying to start a grapple.
Yes, I am.
Great.
But I'm falling first because I'm a tavern brawler and I get a bonus action grapple.
Okay,
on
so
melee.
you are going to then just make a melee attack with a shovel, or with your silver knife.
He did say he was readying the shovel, but
I just thought he was ready the shovel, but my intention was to fall on them first and do damage.
Okay, you can't fall on them. You can start a grapple to fall. If you're gonna make how we did your ready action was as I was pretty.
With the shovel?
Sure, yeah.
I'll just do the shovel then.
Great.
All right, so I'm swinging the shovel clumsily as I'm going down.
So take it at disadvantage because you are falling.
All right, 11, 20.
Yeah, 20 hits.
All right.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Holy
16,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
And then does the Nodish steal?
No, it's not silver.
Ah, all right. So his first attack.
Oh, it is magical. You're right.
Yeah.
It is a magical weapon.
Shovel?
6.
Yeah.
Not
11
steal
damage.
counts as magical.
11 for the first.
11 damage?
And he's going to hit extra hard, and instead of swinging twice, I'm pretending.
Oh, okay.
he's got that momentum.
Okay, yeah.
He has the,
That's fine.
yeah. And a 1. So a 10. Does 10?
10 misses.
Okay, so just the 11 damage.
Boom. Great. Tell me what it looks like as you swing down on him.
He clumsily, he's falling out of the air like a bomb. And the whistle of his hammer, or his shovel is coming out. Womp. And they kind of crash into each other.
You crack him in the skull. And you can see even in his rat form, he still has the two colored eyes, and they narrow at you. Vel, rest of your turn.
Okay, so Vel's going to sweep his hand to one side to drop Rasper, and then in the same motion, he's going to pull out the rest of that thing of molasses that he pilfered from the bar that we burned down last session. And he's going to pour it on the ground, and he's going to target it up. It hits up to 6 creatures, so I'm going to hit each of them and Clarion with it.
Okay. Slow him?
Yeah.
Did we get a save?
Yes, wisdom save.
20/20/17, 7.
So one of them fails. Sweet.
I've never seen that before.
I need to get some new
Do you want to
molasses.
pass some of that luck over to me?
It's the gnoll, the female gnoll who fails. So she's slow.
I need to get better molasses.
I assume a 19 makes it.
Yeah. Well, that the 19 makes it.
Yes. Yeah, there's 15 is the DC on that. So.
Okay, Christine.
Great. So I'm still holding the rope, 60-foot rope, and I'm going to continue to hold it. And then I'm going to move around to here
Okay.
and attack.
Great.
First attack. 11.
11 misses. But describe your attack.
So I go up to swing at her, and she uses her claws to just kind of bat the sword away. Second attack. 22.
22 hits.
So 6 damage.
Tell me what that looks like.
So she bats it away, and then I bring it back up, and I cut her across the arm.
Are you silver or magical?
Yep, magical.
That's right. She
She's
has
not-
one.
Longsword.
She
She
has
has
the
one of the
longsword.
not
Yeah, you're
steel
right.
long
Not the
swords.
great sword anymore. Forgot. Or the great axe.
All right, back at the top, Rasper, the guy that you're fighting with the two colored eyes, he is going to narrow his eyes at you and is going to come at you. Let's see. He's going to attack you with his two claws that he has out.
Right before he strikes, Rasper says, "You are one ugly motherfucker."
Excuse me. He's actually pulling out a short sword and he's going to attack you with it.
Huh.
I would have figured they would have had claw attacks, but just the bite. 22
Oh yeah.
and 23.
Oh yeah.
Heck to the yes. Oh, this isn't very serious damage though. First one is. Oh no! What am I doing, Steven? Get with the program. 4 damage
Okay.
and another 4 damage from his sword.
Gotcha. So they're minor attacks. But
He gets you a couple times, but it just maybe shaves off a little bit of your leather armor. Clarion.
I go in for a bite. And 13.
Yeah.
And I go and I bite the leg. And
Gosh.
then I'm
This
going
was
to
against the male knoll, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going for a flurry of claw attacks from the leg. I'm just flurrying down there. 20 and 21.
Those are both gonna hit.
Perfect. Oh wait. So the bite attack does 5 points of damage. And I need a lot of d4s.
Yeah.
How many?
Just 1 or 2 more.
Here. Oh, there's be
4.
6. Sorry.
Here.
There. Here we go.
There.
8. 14 points of damage.
Wow. 14 more.
So 19 total, yeah.
You grab him in the leg and you just start to tear at his leg, and he's actually going to fall prone as you take him down to the ground. Do you get to start a grapple for free when you do that, or no?
And not from like the bite attack or anything. I wish
Okay.
you could, but
I'll let you do it.
perfect.
You hit with all your attacks. I think that
Yeah.
constitutes.
So now I'm on top of him.
Yeah. So make a strength. We'll make opposing strength. Start the
Perfect.
grapple.
Oh,
1.
11.
He
Perfect.
cries out in pain as you just start to and tear apart his leg, revealing flesh and bone as you tear through his clothes and his armor.
Oh.
The mixture of knoll and rat hair fills your mouth. Rasper.
all right, Rasper. Is that the best you got? And he swings his shovel. Oh, not disadvantage, right?
You know disadvantage.
All right, yeah.
No, not anymore.
Not falling anymore.
16, 25.
Yes, that hits.
Lord.
It's gonna start
You're a
hurting.
monster.
Where's my here?
You hit. You're stronger than the werewolf.
14 damage.
Oh goodness, to the same guy you were fighting?
Yes.
All right, tell me what that looks like.
It's is it hurt him pretty badly?
Yes.
All right. You know what? Let me double. It's just easier if we pretend it's one
Okay.
big attack. That is a 15.
Yes.
All right. 15. I think it's the same thing, right?
You said.
14 damage. Yeah.
Tell me how it goes down.
So it's
Oh my god.
28 damage.
Tell me how it goes down.
All right, Rasper takes a big swing for the neck with the blade tilted sideways, and just it hacks into him and just chunks right in. And then he takes his boot and he kicks the body away.
He falls backwards to the ground. Jamie.
Jamie does not hit that hard.
Yeah.
So Jamie has to rely on his wits to do anything. So seeing that the person that he is eyeing is now apparently moving at superhuman slowness, he's going to He's going to sneak up behind her.
Oh, that's another Stephen gift.
James is going to sneak up behind her within 5 feet away and point blank the shit out of his bone bracelet.
Oh.
All right, roll for me.
Please don't get away.
Because I have to have magical weapons.
Yeah.
That's definitely a magical weapon.
Yeah.
Bone bracelet, ho! Oh no! 4.
All right, you as you're shooting, the your bone gets caught up in the slowness.
So it just hangs
Yeah,
there.
it just hovers. It's just like moving a little too slow. Suspended in the air as your arm heals back up. I think it's oh no, because you're like within point blank now, so you did have a move. Vel.
Okay, Vel sees Rasper just murder one of those. And he goes, crap, we need to ask at least one of them questions, hopefully, maybe.
Raspberry hears this. All right. He's mildly inconvenienced at the thought of keeping them alive.
Uh-huh. And then I'm just going to maintain my concentration on the slow guy, and I'm going to throw a firebolt at one of them. Are they all engaged now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the one that Pamela is fighting has their back to me, so I'm going to toss this firebolt at the back of her head. Oh, yeah, that's like 21. So,
Yeah, that's a hit.
yeah, that's going to do 11 damage.
All right. Yeah, that's not one of her damage immunities. This is to the teal-haired rat. Has the
Or
top of
rats.
her fur is
It's teal.
tealed, and the piercings are still there in her horrible rat form. How much damage was it?
11.
11. Great, that's good damage. Some of her hair lights on fire. She rat squeals in pain.
Give up.
She's going to take a step. She's going to try to take a step back and just kind of run and try to flip over the aqueduct. If you want to take your reaction,
Yes.
Christine.
Crush her, crush her, crush her.
26.
Yeah, that hits. Oh boy.
Oh.
6 damage.
Great. Tell me what it looks like.
So as she turns to run, and I just bring the sword down one last time, and it hits a vital artery.
It leaves a big gash down her back as she then flips over the aqueduct, over the side of it, and then she transforms into a giant rat.
A full rat?
Yeah, full giant rat, like a person-sized rat.
Whose turn is it now?
Passing notes.
Sorry, yeah, I got distracted.
You gotta commit. Now you have to eat it.
Do you like me? Check yes for.
Clarion, you are currently struggling down on the ground. He's restrained and prone. He has disadvantage on attack rolls, but he's still going to try to bite you. Here's his first bite. Ooh. 19?
Hits.
4 damage. And you, give me a con save. Why not?
Rat wolf?
Don't bother.
I think lycanthropy cancels other lycanthropies out.
I wanted a rat wolf. All right.
Just have a wolf bit by a were-rat.
Oh, there it is.
No.
Cut 2. New campaign. And meanwhile, the Jamie, the one that's engaged with you, who's slow, she can take either a action or a bonus action, if I remember
Yeah.
Yes,
correctly.
no reactions, and either an action or a bonus action. Not
She's
both.
gonna turn. She's been like turning at your direction, and she's gonna. And she slowly try to bite you, and she has disadvantage. 'cause she's
no.
slow? No.
No.
Oh.
She only gets one attack per turn, though.
12.
12 is a negative.
All right.
So as she's coming at me in super slow mo, I like shrug and take a step to the right.
All right, Christine.
So there's a giant rat in front of me?
On the other side of the aqueduct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Still
flipped
alive?
over it. Yes.
But now she's in like full rat
Bleeding
form.
out of her back, yes. Now she's a big giant rat.
Okay. I'm gonna jump over the aqueduct and follow her.
Great, give me a dex check.
Athletics, probably.
Jack Black can do it, so can you.
Woohoo! Yes, I can. 25?
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna try to like.
Linker.
Yeah, I'm gonna link her.
Great, give me an attack.
Linker.
I already know her.
13.
Yeah, that hits.
Great. 11 damage.
Tell me how she goes down.
I just stab it right through her head.
You can pull it out, and she's pretty much dead. Okay, let's see. Let's figure out who lives, who dies.
Who lives, who dies?
Next time.
Oh, is it 11 or higher for winning and dying? Right?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Clarion, you're up.
perfect.
What are we talking
The whole death,
Making
the con save.
The death
Who lives,
save.
who dies?
I'm gonna go for. I'm on top, and I'm just flurrying.
He's just screaming out in pain.
I'm lucky.
Lucky and
Yes, he is!
God damn it.
17 and natural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit and a critical.
Perfect.
You need some fours? Here's two fours.
I need just an extra one, I think. So here's all this. Strength bonus doesn't multiply?
No.
No? Okay. So,
It's a lot of D4s.
10, 14, 18.
You just claw up the leg as he tries to swat you away, and Clarion just then buries his face into the rat's stomach, just tearing and biting out
And then
all
a
of
bite
his
attack.
innards. Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna
dead.
say, he cannot still alive.
No, I'm tearing the ribs open, and then with the final
Great.
attack,
Keep doing damage.
he
won't even get saves.
14.
Yep.
I'm tearing the ribs apart, and then I take his heart out.
You eat his little beady rat heart.
Wait, where is Clarion?
Right here.
Too close to come first.
Sees all of this.
Jasper might want to move.
Rasper, you're up.
Who else is alive?
I think he's still alive.
No, those two are both down.
Like dead?
It's only the slowed one who's
Only the slowed
Who's
ones
up?
are
Who's
just
still
alive.
very slow. What?
Who's still theoretically a threat?
Yes.
Who's very slow?
Yeah. Slow, but still theoretically a threat.
Okay.
And Jamie is just sidestepping really clumsy, slow attacks right now.
I look over to. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. You know what? Before I attack, I'm gonna say, Clarion, that's enough! That's enough! He's dead! Clarion, you've got to stop! Does it keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I turned.
What?
I swallow.
You swallowed the heart.
And then he looks over at Rasper, hearing him talk.
Did you show any aggression at all? Are you still like...
I gotta get the taste of this rat out of my mouth.
Rasper's a little weary, but he turns back around and yells at Jamie, "Jamie, catch!" And he chucks him the rod.
Not the immovable
The
rod.
rod and tosses it to Jamie.
You catch it.
Oh, good.
You catch it. If Jack Black can do it, so can you.
I'm not sure Jack Black can do that, but good.
He can catch it. He can catch it.
I cast the rod.
Great. Jamie, you're up.
All right. I'm going to pull a Vel, and I'm going to tackle the gnoll into the wall.
Great. Give me. Let's do some strengths. I'm disadvantaged because I'm slow.
Sure.
He has disadvantage to dex checks anyway.
She's gonna want to be using dex for this.
Yeah.
17 for my strength.
14. So you're good.
So I go catch. I go ha, and I go and just shoulder charge, and like get my head underneath her armpit, and like just boom, and then right at the throat.
All right, she paws at it slowly, and she's stuck up there. Her feet are kind of dangling, but I don't think she's choking to death.
No, it's like uncomfortable, but like not, cutting off any air or blood or anything.
Do you keep engaged with her, or do you take a step
No,
back?
I disengage.
Great. Vel.
All right, Vel sees that happen, and then he sees Clarion eyeing Rasper hungrily. Vel's going to advance down the hill a bit. He's going to cancel slow on the rat thing as soon as he sees what Jaime's done with it. And then he's going to pull out some more weird feathers and shit and throw them in Clarion's direction. Clarion, give me a con save.
Con save. 8.
All right, you're going to levitate 20 feet in the air and rotate slowly, weightlessly.
All right, that looks like everyone. So I'll suspend combat at least for the next minute. Or whatever the duration of levitate is.
He gets another save eventually.
Eventually.
Probably when we decide it's appropriate because we're suspending combat.
Great.
It lasts up to 10 minutes as long as I'm concentrating
okay.
on it. So.
All right.
Also, I'm holding the rope.
You can come down when you settle down and stop trying to eat people.
I'm saying this. I'm gonna like look at this happening. I'm gonna like scratch my head, and then go back to the were rat, gnoll rat, and I'm gonna go. All right, let's you and I have a little chat.
She has a black ooze coming out of her mouth from the root that she's chewing.
Root?
She's chewing other weed. Yeah.
Other weed.
All right, I'm going. Can I roll to see what other weed
It's
is?
a drug.
Oh, it's a drug. I'm gonna go. Tori Osulax. What do you know of him? And I'm gonna go like this, and then slowly release it and just. And then I hold it up to her.
Did you just use your own bone as a wrist blade?
Yeah, I did.
You hold the wrist blade at her, and she says, "Yeah, he's bringing the glorious chaos to the people of Nod."
What were you doing here?
We were gonna show those little sleepy time people back in their town a little taste of our world. Wake them up.
What did you put in the water?
Blood. Not nearly enough, I'd say.
What does the blood do?
Come over here and I'll bite you and you'll find out.
No, I'll just see for myself. And I stab her in the stomach.
Ah! Go ahead, give me a sneak attack.
Oh yeah, I guess that's any time he has advantage now. Huh?
Yeah.
I suppose I have advantage.
You never been with an immovable rod. She's restrained, so yes, you do.
I'm using that, so it's dexterity.
It's like a
17
dagger. That hits.
Okay, D8, D6 because it's sneaky. 6. Nope. 5.
Because it's your bone that comes from the magical weapon. It's magic.
Blah blah magic.
Yeah.
Something magic.
No, it's a magic
No,
weapon.
it totally is. I'm not disputing that at all.
And you get her in the stomach and
I pull out my bone and I see the blood on the bone. Vel,
Yeah.
come here.
Okay. And Vel's kind of trying to still keep an eye on the werewolf that he's levitating above us as he inches towards you. What's up?
What's going on with this blood? It's not mine.
I'm gonna take a look at it, I guess.
Okay.
Is there anything out of? Is it worth me
Inte-
rolling?
you know it's lycanthrope blood.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely were-rat blood, Jamie. Good job. You might want to make sure it doesn't seep into that open hole in your hand
Oh, good call.
that bone is coming
I
out
pull
of.
out a handkerchief. And
Just a thought.
I wipe it off. Wincing because my bone is now outside of my hand.
Do you have floppy arms, too?
No, it's only
No,
one.
it's healed.
There's 2 bones in the.
Oh, you just keep.
And it's just like slivers of the bone.
Yeah, it's not the full bone. It's just like.
In my head, it was the full bone. Anyway,
Yeah, you know it's lycanthrope blood, and
Yeah.
so if enough of it gets in the water supply,
Right, it
it could
could
potentially turn the whole city.
turn the whole city, contaminate water supply with ratness.
This
Rat
seems-
water's bad, man.
Figure out where Osulax is. I'm also keeping an eye on Clarion.
I'll get all of you.
Where's Osulax?
Here, he's up on top of the dune,
Oh god.
and he reaches. He reaches into his
That
pocket.
guy with the mace up there with the red hair.
This one?
Yeah.
That's not Osulax.
No.
He's closer to this one. If you want to put him down there. He stands at the top,
That's better.
and he has a staff, and he reaches into his pocket, and he pulls out a bag of sand, and he just chucks it into the air
Can I?
up above all of you, and then he, as it is in the air, he shoots it with a beam, and a white powdery dust starts settling over the whole area.
Oh no.
You all start to feel really sleepy. As you...
I hate to be this guy, but elves can't be magically put to sleep.
Oh!
That is great. Let's do it.
And since, what about half elves?
Yes.
No, half elves can. They
Half
have
elves
enough.
can.
You have to sleep.
I think he has advantage on the save.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I don't actually think with a sleep spell there is a save. It's
That's
weird.
right. It's hit point.
It's hit
based.
points.
That's right. So if there's not a save, then it just gets you.
Okay, great. So you can't be put to sleep, but everyone else, including a sleepy, levitated Clarion.
This is the second time we put something to sleep while it's floating in the air.
What was the other time?
The
That's
basilisk.
basilisk.
Oh yeah. Sleepy time Clarion is floating in the air. And Osulax looks at Vel and he goes, "Huh.
Never tried to sleep an elf before, huh?
I guess not." He walks down off the mountain. To go for his spell cards.
Oh no.
I didn't think I'd need these till next time.
Yeah.
And let me see. What's the fastest way to knock you out?
Steven Improv.
Well, I expected to just great. We'll do this. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, God. Second wizard fight.
Oh. Okay.
Why am I rolling 2 dice? There's only one person, Steven. Great. What do you got for me?
9.
Great, you'll go first.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, what's going on? What are you doing?
I'm still just gonna try to. Osulax, again, you seem like a nice guy. I don't understand why you have to do this. Is there anything to understand here?
There's plenty to understand, Vel. Have you ever been in love?
No.
It's an all-consuming.
Yes.
It's an all-consuming feeling. And
Oh yeah. By the way, is there like a thing with you and Clarithax? Is that like
what?
No, no,
No?
no. She was into me, but I was never into her.
Oh, okay. So just I just wanted to check. It's cool. So you like lived together for a while?
For a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but it was strictly platonic. She always wanted to, but no, I never. I had met Beathoth before I. Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right. Cool. So. Ah! And then I throw a chromatic orb at his
All
head
right.
in the middle of that.
Go for it.
26.
That hits.
Yep. I'm gonna throw lightning at him.
Great.
Zap. And it's going to be 3d8. 13.
13 damage.
Yep.
Awesome.
Right into his chest. Lightning orb. Zap.
It hits him, and he. But it doesn't look like it does too much damage to him.
Oh man.
Next, he's going to look at you and he says, "Vel, it's going to just be easier for you and I if you just put down your. You don't have a focus object, do you?
No. I was holding a weird stone to channel the.
You put down your stone and just come with me." And he's going to fire some magic missiles at you.
Magic missiles.
Oh, old school.
Yes.
Yeah, if I can. Yes. You gonna shield me?
Yes, because shield says take no damage from magic missile.
So you use your reaction to shoot the magic missiles. He shoots magic missiles at you, and you put up your shield. But when he does so, he's gonna roll on the wild magic table.
Oh no.
Oh god. Harry Vel. Harry Vel.
Vel with a beard wouldn't be bad.
Well, 9. I guess magic missile again as a 5th level spell. The wild magic surge as a 5th level spell now. More darts come at you, and since you've used your reaction, can I have my d4s back there?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
I imagine like a
Shield
Jericho
lasts till
missile.
the end of the
Oh,
turn.
it does. So it absorbs the rest of the magic missile for the whole turn. All right, go ahead, Vel.
Okay,
I'm gonna hang on to these for now.
I'll put the stone down and lightning bolt.
Oh. Dex save.
Dex save.
14.
Barely fails. He's gonna take 8d6.
Holy crap.
Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I see some 6s.
Let's see. 10, 14, 20, 1, 2, 5, 30 damage.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm out of level 3 spells.
Okay. Learn how to math, Steven. There it is. There it is. Great. He's gonna, as he takes it, he's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "Last chance."
You're really good at taking... No.
He's gonna fire a lightning bolt at you.
Oh.
Dex save.
15.
No.
Okay.
8d6.
86 is the fail?
No, 86 is success.
Oh, okay.
No, did you succeed?
No, it's success for you. So
Right, okay.
I failed. Yes.
Okay. He said no, so I was confused.
Oh, okay. That was sort of confusing.
33.
Ooh.
Vel has 5 hit points left.
Give me a con save.
Yeah. Oh,
See if I
well.
can put this to bed.
20.
All right. No, you're still up.
Yeah, that is gonna like... Vel's hair's standing on end. He gets lifted off the ground by it a little bit and dropped.
Does any
He
chaos wild magic happen?
horribly
Not this time.
singed. He goes-
Vel, you're up as he stands there as after the purple beam of energy shot out of his staff and hits you.
Oh yeah? You think that you're lob a fireball at him? Firebolt. Ugh. 6. Or no, wait, 8. But
He raises his hand and bats it down. And he's gonna just slowly walk over to Vel, and he's actually gonna then hit you with his staff.
a lot tougher than last time.
27?
Yeah.
I rolled well.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Yeah, that drops me to -3. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Vel falls unconscious.
Ugh.
And we'll end there. We'll pick this up.
The session?
Yeah. We'll pick this up next time.
No, the campaign. The campaign's over.
It could have been the combat. I don't know if it was ending the combat or ending the session.
No, we're ending the session, and we'll pick this up next time. So I'll say questions, comments, concerns.
Cliffhanger.
I'll say first off, I forgot that you can't put elves to sleep.
Yeah.
So I thought I could just, if I picked anything else, I could have hand waved it. That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I kind of liked that moment at the end there anyway.
No,
Plus,
it worked out.
I like talking to Osulax as well, and it let me have the awkward Clarithax conversation that I wanted to have. So
That's true. That. Other questions, comments, concerns.
I'm having some weird stuff going on because both Brian and Jamie want more power, and to see like Clarion mess a guy up in a turn, Rasper just cleave a guy in half, and I can't even shoot a guy point blank is pissing me off.
The power is coming.
I want it so bad.
It's on its way.
I like to imagine that when Vel fights, and when you're doing stuff like "and lightning," that he's actually saying as a character out loud.
he is.
And
he's
lightning! And
He's like muttering it under his breath, and then he yells the.
yeah, no.
It's probably an Elvish or something. Who knows?
Oh, Clarion as a werewolf is always terrifying to me.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
scary.
especially the joy that Casey seems to take out of it. It's a little unnerving.
It's the character.
It's very
Yeah.
fun. I do wish, like, there's a part of me that wants to, like, harness that and be like, okay, like, use it for good. Like, don't.
Yeah, I was hoping we could try to negotiate him while he was floating around up there, but he didn't seem to be having it.
He's
Like,
angry.
some way of
He was
controlling
angry.
it.
He was invigorated by where
By where? Yes, delicious, nutritious.
By the heart of his fellow cursed.
I was tempted to use the rod on Clarion, but I felt it was better used to subdue.
Yeah.
That was a good
That
point.
worked out well.
And that was kind of cool, like throwing it across. This is Jamie,
Yeah.
like you were saying, like you don't hit very hard.
I'm
like,
glad before the
yeah.
session that we remembered that Rasper had the rod because he picked it
Yeah.
up after the last Osulax
Mhm.
fight and had just had it the whole time because I had forgotten until you reminded me.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a good one. Nice, solid episode.
Very concise. Do you guys believe the plot that did that suspend did that bump your disbelief that we're going to poison a city with lycanthrope blood?
No,
That didn't bump you?
no. Although it would have taken quite they must have
Yeah.
been like about to bleed themselves out or something
Yeah.
in that
Yeah,
river.
Like,
because
sacrifice themselves.
Like a lot of
it would
blood.
take a lot of blood to
Yeah.
poison an entire city.
But I don't know. Everybody's
blood.
kind of crazy and fanatical in this whole thing, so I believe that they might be willing to do that.
Maybe by cutting yourself and bleeding out enough blood but still survive. Maybe it works in different ways, and you don't need that much to get random people that are turning because it's about chaos, not everyone having to turn.
I also believe, there's some magic floating around. I thought maybe there was some amplification magic or something going into conceptually linking the blood to
Okay,
the
I just wanted to make sure
I
that it
didn't-
wasn't too much of a stretch. I had this idea of like some kind of biological, like it's a biological
as
weapon.
soon as you said aqueducts, I'm like, he's going to try and poison the water supply like a super villain.
Yeah, but in this time
It seemed very planned, like out of characterly planned for Osulax in my
Although
mind.
it would have
He's
created a lot of chaos if people just started turning.
He's a
so.
planner. He's
planned chaos.
He's in love with the deity of a chaos person, but I don't think that he's actually a chaos guy.
No, that's why I keep trying to talk to him about it, because it's like he's very clearly like he's doing very clear, calculated ways to cause chaos.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he doesn't. I think that he doesn't know exactly what's up, or he thinks thinks this is the way of chaos, which is maybe why she hasn't fallen for him.
Yeah. That's the narrative I was building in my head around it anyway, so that makes a lot of sense to me.
Does Kevin have to roll con saves now?
Am I dying?
No.
Okay.
No.
He's knocked him out.
Because because he chose to deal non-lethal damage.
Okay.
See, he's not a bad guy. Well, he's kind of a bad guy, but he's not like a bad guy.
Yes.
Or just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a
You
bad
are
guy.
a bad guy.
Calendar. I'm very happy you can check off the full moon.
Yay!
We can now keep track of the dates.
Yes, that's handy.
That's cool.
I don't know how many months there's going to be, so we'll in a year. So we'll just keep generating months. I haven't named the months, so we're just going to name the months as we go, and then when we feel like we have enough to be a year, we'll call it a year.
Okay, sounds good.
Maybe like 10 or maybe 12. We'll find out.
Once we get to like the month of sandwiches or something.
All right.
They're all named after like things found in the kitchen.
The month of cups, the month of sandwiches, the month of knives.
The year is called having a picnic.
This is
this year and the year of our picnic.
I was considering that perhaps they each year has a theme that they name all the months for,
That'd be kinda
because
cool.
there isn't a seasons thing. So maybe this is the year of the kitchen, because it's been 10,000 years and the
Yeah.
elves are probably
Starting to run-
really
starting to run out,
scraping
man.
the bottom of the barrel for
Yeah.
things to name their months after.
I mean, last year was the year of barrels.
Oh. All right. Thanks for watching. We're going to call it here. This has been Threshold. Be sure to comment and subscribe, and be sure to check out Threshold Moonlight, and which is sort of a sister. It's a very different solo podcast campaign taking place in the same world down in the homeland. There's some elves. Be sure to check out Let's Roll, which is our D6 Mafia podcast, where we talk about things that aren't necessarily Threshold related. And follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you next week.